Hello. This is an impressive night.
Octavia, right here, right in front of you.
Hi.
Hey, watching this film, I mean, everybody did an amazing job, but you really made this film. You were epic in it. When researching the role, this film obviously touches on a part of American history that a lot of us would like to forget. Were you ever afraid at any time that when people watched the movie that some people wouldn't take to it very well because, of the message, or did you always know that this had to be made?
Well, first of all, I don't know that I walked away with the film. I think we have the best ensemble, and I am grateful to have had the opportunity to work with all of those actors and actresses and also the people behind the scenes. It's a very important part of our history, and while the characters are fiction or fictitious, the narrative itself is a part of our fabric. So it's important that we keep the younger generation abreast to how far we've come, because this is really foreign to them. So I knew to people 40 and over, it would either strike a chord or, it would be too painful to revisit. But I think Viola, I've done so many interviews with her, she said, people don't like to go to the painful part. And the only way you can grow and heal is to acknowledge that pain. And, these women, again, that we played are fictional, but they represent scores of real people, and how can we not pay homage to them? Yes. Hey, Ted.
Your performance and everyone else were just phenomenal, but I do have something to ask you about, and it does...
I'm not sleeping with Brad Pitt. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not.
You're not afraid of Angelina Jolie?
I am afraid of her. I saw Salt. Did you see Salt?
Yeah,
she could take me. She could take
Kicks
me.
ass.
Yeah.
The thing is, on a more serious note...
I'm sorry.
The film, it's sort of, especially to people who are not educated in civil rights, it sort of makes it look like it took a white chick to inspire all these African-American women. And what do you say to that?
Well... It's interesting because I'm probably the most militant person you'll ever meet, and that I speak my mind without provocation sometimes. And when I read the book, I bristled with the use of dialect from the first page. But when I turned the page and I realized she wasn't making a statement about race, she was writing people of a certain education level and socioeconomic level, I then sort of relinquished all of my judgment because I'm not a fan of Gone with the Wind. I didn't like the movie, I didn't like the book. I did like Hattie McDaniel and Butterfly McQueen's performances because they did what was at their hand to do. But I'm of the mindset, and maybe I'm the glass is half full type of gal. I think that once we stop looking at it takes a white girl to inspire the whatever, I think we need to look at the fact that it's these women, black, white, Asian, Latin, whatever, that came together to do something very huge in their very small community. So maybe it's a generational thing. Maybe I'm just, I'm not an optimist, I'm a realist, and my reality is we live in a multifaceted, multi-cultural world, and once we stop labeling ourselves, then maybe everyone else will. Sorry, told you.
Octavia, Jeremy Parsons Reels here.
Hi.
I talked to you just a few days ago, and you insisted to me that the best part of award season by far is the parties. So have you changed your tune after this tonight?
Did I insist? Okay. I did. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been a blur, all the partying. I'm sorry, y'all. I love you, but I have to kick these shoes off. Okay, sorry. We lasted, but we're done. The truth of the matter is, it is the parties. This is the ultimate party. I am living the dream of so many young actors and actresses out there, and I'm having, my Diet Pepsi, alongside Hollywood's best and brightest. So, yeah, this is the ultimate party, and I got the ultimate party favor. So.
You look gorgeous today.
Wait, who's saying that? Yes, thank you. Hello.
You look gorgeous today, The hair is amazing. The dress is amazing. What's the dress, and what makes you feel beautiful today with everybody watching?
Well, first of all, I have to thank Tadashi Shoji and for helping me, I told him what I wanted, and he just made it work. And Christian Louboutin, I love you, but honey, please, when you have this much weight, you gotta give us a little more platform. Sorry. The shoes are stunning, though. I mean, you have to be an ounce of pain. It's worth it. It's worth it. And what makes me feel... Let me just thank Camille Friend. She was the designer of all the hair on The Help. And I called her last night and I said, Camille, I need you. And she came and glammed me up. What makes me feel beautiful is the fact that I'm very happy in my own skin. I mean, if I had worn this dress and nobody said it was beautiful, I still would have loved it because it suits me. So I think it's just living in your own skin and being proud of who you are. Thank you. Sorry, will you please not tell anybody I kicked my shoes off?